or about 34 points with all the two of his components that are trading off. Right now on the street, the Dow is down 177. You know, the on rally mode on Friday it was up 187. The Nasdaq is down 40, 2606. S&P 500 is down 21 at 1234. Gold has dropped under 1,700, way under, down $45.60 at 1667.20. Oil is off more than a buck, down $1.20 at 98.21. The 10-year Treasury yield is off at 2.00%. Money news on KNX at 10:40 past the hour. Ron Kilgore, KNX 670 News Radio.
There's a new pet. Chia Pets, the pottery that grows. And now, Chia SpongeBob. And don't forget about everyone's favorite ogre, Chia Shrek. And there's a Chia Pet too. This spot, soak your Chia, spread the seeds, water, and watch it grow. Chia Pet. You can cost them all.
I was especially putting up a flavor on my home edition with the water share on garden. This contains everything you need to do, especially with the right in your kitchen. And with the chocolate good water cream, you don't have to bother with making Italian food. It will just go along very nicely for your herbs to go nice and healthy. The more onions and cheese, lettuce, and watch it grow. I found it all in different things. You can grow in your kitchen or place something at home. You're growing a plant like that.
For a perfect last-minute super idea for any friend or family member, think Chia Pets and Chia Earth Gardens. Now available at CVS Walgreens right over there, Kmart.
That's happy. Of course, when they're happy, everyone's happy. That's why Emirates offers over 400 channels of entertainment for every fee. Special meals for more fitting users. From surprises. So that sounds a little like that. That's the government of that compromise. Last time, New York. Contact the local traveler or visit Emirates.com/USA. Like Emirates, selling first and food. Then that's the undeniable power of the Taylor. There are people fierce to be inspired and used to affect the African youth by the welcome to life. Storm, trees, and colors, and will enjoy the perfect summer. And then 3 times only on local trip. On December 13th at the Amazon Beach. Also, visit or visit AmazonBeach.com. Everybody say yeah. What's with the boxes, Milton?
Just it appears his old office, Mr. Franklin.
Well, I need a space for Bob from accounting. I wanted him to fill Peterson's shoes.
Good luck. That man had the biggest feet I've ever seen.
Bob from accounting. No problem. And but the new startup. But it's a temporary. Code hiring falls out. This will all be easy.
Can I get the time first? Call accountant with the temporary accounting and finance. 1-800-803-8355. Accountant. For over 50 years, DealExtreme Video and Western Village has built a family business on return customers, always maintaining the highest standards and very competitive prices. This is Suzanne promising you a user-friendly experience at Bel Air Cameron Video. How can we make you smile today? News time 8:44.
Complicated times in the Lakers land these days. Trade rumors and uncertainty are surrounding the team while players are rushing to trade in time for the first week of Christmas Day. Very popular Lamar Odom is traded to the Dallas Mavericks over the weekend. John Black is Lakers Vice President of Public Affairs. He joins us live at KNX 1070 Newsline. So, John, I guess my first question is, do you feel like you're in a reality show?
Well, we've been in a lot of reality shows the last few years.
I want to bring in Chris Madsen with us right now. Our sports guy this morning has a couple questions for you, too.
John, I had a question for you. I know ESPN described yesterday's media day as a circus. How would you have described it?
That's a good word. I've used that word probably for a number of years every year. And, yesterday was a little bit unique, but that day is always a circus.
Yet, you talk to the players themselves, and one thing that they are very impressed with is Mike Brown.
And they're not the only ones. What I try to do as PR director is get Mike out to do a lot of interviews, get him out, community things, meeting people, because everyone that meets falls in love with the guy.
John, one of the things that comes up is tomorrow. He's a very popular guy. Fans like him. He's been involved in a lot of Hollywood stuff. And, there was some pretty off-the-wall comments from some of the players saying, how could you trade him? I wouldn't trade him. Would he say something bad about a reality show or something?
No, it's nothing to do with that. And I love Lamar as well. I've been 21 years in this job, and he's one of my favorite players we've ever had. Everyone likes Lamar, but that's one of the difficulties in this business. Having to trade players and having to cut players. No one likes it. No one's happy about it. But it's one of the realities. And there are always a variety of factors that go into why a player is traded, and I can't go into specifics on that, but that's part of the reality.
I'm not going to add or any of these other names because you're not going to tell me anyway who's next on the block, right?
You're right.
Okay, there we go. John Black, Vice President of the Lakers, giving us an update on the situation with the Lakers. You know, one of the concerns out there this year. New coach, basically a new team heading your way. KNX News Time, 8:45. Traffic and weather together on the 5s. This report sponsored by Southern California Gas Company. Here's Tommy Jack.
Over to Calabasas, east of the 101 Cast Virgin, as the unknown listener called in to tell me that this accident was moved over to the right shoulder, but he did spot one coming down into Calabasas Street, west of the 101. Unfortunately, the lanes are blocked it out, but really it's backed up to the Hollywood Split. That's westbound on the Ventura Freeway, very unusually slow this morning. Let's move up to the 118. Earlier reported accident on West 118 before Rocky Peak. Involves just a single vehicle on the shoulder, and it doesn't appear to be a big deal, according to a couple of listeners. Now, one did mention there's an additional accident at the base of the grade before Cuner, and I believe this one is out of lanes, but another listener said 55-mile-an-hour drive coming away from the 405 into Simi Valley and one of the better freeways this morning. Thank you for your update. As I mentioned to you, the westbound Ventura Freeway coming away now, not from the Hollywood Split. It looks like we're into Burbank now. Believe it or not, westbound Ventura Freeway, Burbank into Calabasas, slow and go. Might want to opt for that 118. We've got a listener confirm that it is a nice, easy drive for you if you're looking to head points west out of the San Fernando Valley. Elsewhere, I know I've got more stuff. Southbound 2, to search for the listener, southbound 2 slows a little bit north of the 134. No accidents or stalls reported up ahead south of the 2 freeway. Want to head over to West Covina, west on the 10. From that point, looks like about Azusa or Vincent, west on the 10. Recent accident, by the way, being reported west 10 at Vincent. I don't believe it's blocky, but from that point, solid as could be into Alhambra west on the 10 freeway to 60. Really not any better. It looks like through industry. Hacienda Boulevard is the marker for the slow traffic west on the 60. Traffic and weather together on the 5. The Southern California Gas Company safety tip. Be safe. Help prevent potential carbon monoxide poisoning by keeping your natural gas appliances maintained and serviced annually. More safety tips at SoCalGas.com/safety. Traffic and weather together on the 5. Next one, 855 online anytime at CBSLA.com.
It's CBS Broadcast Center and the Lake Tomorrow. This is Southern California's only radio station, KNX News Radio. I'm Bob Gray.
I'm Hickey Moore, and this U.S. troops set to leave Iraq by the end of the month. President Obama and Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki are discussing the next phase of their relationship. The two leaders sat down together in the Oval Office this morning, and they were planning to lay wreaths at Arlington's National Cemetery, where some of the nearly 4,500 Americans killed in the Iraq War are buried. KNX Time at 48.
What do we do before social media? Most of us, everybody's using it. Wouldn't it be great if you, small business owners, to get your best customers to share your message with all their friends? Now you can with email marketing from Constant Contact. That's right, email. You send a Constant Contact email to your customers. It has a share button that lets them, well, share your message on social media. And suddenly, OMG, their friends become your next customers. It's so smoke signals. Go to ConstantContact.com and sign up for a free 60-day trial today.
Picture of a lofty morning. You sit comfortably outside under a tight red umbrella, enjoying a perfect cappuccino, and watching some other clients throw a few cups at the nearby green. After finishing your coffee, you browse through an extensive selection of sleek gift items, now available in the parts and accessories boutique, and handle some holiday shopping. Then it's time to do a little work on your laptop at a convenient internet station. Now, imagine you just done all of this while the BMW is in the store. At Trivia, we know how inconvenient and uncomfortable it can be to have your vehicle in, or even a quick service at some dealerships. The choice is yours. So why not take your BMW to a dealer that will service your car right away? With award-winning BMW trained technicians, helpful, courteous service personnel, and the best in top-notch amenities. Relax and visit Trivia. Trivia BMW Santa Ana. Minutes from John Wayne Airport in Edinger in the 55 freeway. Or visit TriviaBMW.com.
Hey, check this out. For the first time that we at Cash Call know of, and we've been doing this a long time, Cash Call is offering a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage at 3.99% rate and APR with absolutely no points or fees of any kind. I'll say it again. A 30-year fixed mortgage at 3.99% rate and APR with no fees. Not even an appraisal deposit. Are you kidding me? Look, even if you refinance earlier this year, invest a little time to put savings in your pocket every month for the next 30 years. Thanks, Mr. Fed. Run to the phone and call 866-590-CASH, and we'll run the numbers and tell you exactly what you'll save. Don't be a dummy. Save the money. So call 866-590-CASH for 3.99%.